here today on a beautiful, gorgeous Friday morning on September 4th, 2009 in the Riverdale neighborhood of Toronto. And I wanted to show you some of the older buildings here. These buildings here look like they're from the mid-1850s or maybe 1860, around there. Definitely Edwardian structures. Now on the other side we have Bridgepoint Health. This is a semicircular building. Actually is a long-term care facility, and this particular company is actually going to take over the Toronto jail, the Don jail. They have purchased the old portion of the Toronto jail, which is a very historical building in Toronto, built between 1862 and 1865. Now across the street here you can see the address is Victor Avenue on this side and Broadview Avenue. Across the street here we have the new portion of the Toronto jail. Now new is a little bit of a misnomer. It was built I think in 1958, and you can see some of the older heritage architecture around here. And the reason why I'm here today in the East End of Toronto is to actually take a tour of the old Toronto jail, the old Don jail, which is one of Toronto's most historic buildings. See, here is the National Presbyterian Museum. I assume it must be inside this church here. And the Don jail, particularly the old part, hasn't been accessible to the public for a while now. It was closed as a jail in 1977, and I think some parts of the building are actually in really bad shape and quite dangerous to the public, so there would be definite insurance issues if you were to take members of the public through here. But let me show you, here's a view from the east side. Let me go a little bit further south so I'm not right on the intersection. Here's a view of the Toronto jail, both the old jail, which is on the left here, the brown building, built 1862 to 65 in an Italianate style, and the new Toronto jail right beside it. Now, the Toronto Riverdale Library is right here. And on this side, I'm coming down to one of the busiest intersections in Riverdale, which is the intersection of Gerrard and Broadview. And it is the heart of Toronto's eastern Chinatown community. Toronto has several Chinatowns, and we have a very large number of immigrants from China and other Asian countries. And immigration from China probably started in the late 1800s, particularly connected with the building of the railroads in Canada. You can see the Chinese pagoda-style structure here, and I'm going to get a close-up view of that in a second. But I wanted to show you an image of Toronto's Chinatown East. Not as large as the main Chinatown on Spadina Avenue, and it's a little bit hard to see now going straight into the sun, but you can see a lot of the fruit stores, Coin Laundry, a Kona Chinese restaurant, and then looking across west on Gerrard Street, the bridge over the Don River. And this is now the Toronto Public Library's Riverdale branch. You can see lots of people sitting here resting in the morning, so it's quite an area for congregating for people. Now in the far distance, and I'm not sure if that's going to be visible from here at all, you will see the CN Tower, and you're starting to see some of the high-rise buildings of Regent Park, which are on the other side of the Don Valley. Regent Park is one of Toronto's largest public housing project, and has been a bit of a problem area for many, many years, and the city has decided to demolish quite a number of the structures that were built in the 1940s and 1950s and replace them by mixed-use architecture and construction. Some of it is still subsidized, some of it is market value. And if I have a chance, I'm just going to go across the street and check out this Chinese pagoda-style structure.